Alright, welcome to part 5 of this tutorial. In part 5 of this tutorial, I'll be teaching on how you can add text to your videos. Have you seen any of those videos where you would notice that a text flying into the space, or doing a bit of animation and going out of the space just to further buttress a point, to further explain something? Yes, we'll be looking at that in this part of the tutorial. So let's go to the video we've been working on. Now at the beginning, I want us to add a text, and the text would be, let's say, the joy of parenthood, right? The joy of parenthood. So I'll be adding my text, but to add the text, if you look at the bottom ribbon, you see edit, audio, and text. So I'll click on text. You see add text, text template, stickers, auto caption, auto lyrics, draw. Yeah, so I would use add text. So you notice a text box already appearing. I will tap on it and write the joy, or I'll just write parenthood, parenthood, parenthood. Right, that's what I want to add. Now that is. Now, if you check very well, you see that Capcut has given us some nice templates that we can work with. Again, some have the pro tag. Once you see any pro tag on any of the features in Capcut, know that you have to pay to use that. But I believe that the basic ones, the ones that we have are free, they are good enough for you to make use of. For instance, let us try this template and let's see how it looks like. As you can see, so we didn't need to do too much. We just made use of a template. Let us see how it looks like. So I can reduce it to 15. Let's play it and let's see how it looks like. All right, so let me, now there are two ways to get into it. Once you tap into it, you'll see this pen icon there, right? You get into editing, or when you click on it, you come down here, this bottom ribbon, and you pick on what you want. So if I pick on animation, I get here. But if I click on template, I go back to where I got the template from. Because you have AI text, you have presets. In advanced classes, we'll begin to look at them one after the other. But this is just the basic beginner class so that we can have an idea of everything how it runs through. So let's try the font. So Capcut gives us a lot of fonts you can make use of. All these fonts here are free fonts that we can use. Also, we could also add our own font. Right, we could add our own font. If I click on this font, notice it changes. If I click on this font, notice it adopts it and it changes. But I want something much more stylish, something much more interesting. So I'll go with something that's stylish. I think this does it. Or we go back to the one we were given. Let me try this. Let me see. Let's just try them out to see how they look. Yeah. So we are back to what we had. So let me just settle with this, just for tutorial purposes. So in advanced editing class, I'll teach how to add font. So you could add your own preferred font, into the design. And this year you get that done. So we can change the style, we can change the color, can change the text color, can change, but I do not want to change any of those now, but we can change them here. Maybe in subsequent part of the videos, I want to change the color. I want to add a shadow so that the text will be visible. In this part, you see text, brand color, stroke, glow, background, and shadow. Now, for this template, shadow cannot be applied because it has been disabled. The only thing I can do here is to add the background. The background will look like this. So I could fade it, but that's not going to give me what I want, so I don't need a background. I'll hit OK, and this is it. So at the beginning, it has its own animation, which is blur to the left. Right, that's how I have this. Alright, then I want it to exit, so I'll come to out and give it how it will exit. So if I play around with it, you're going to see how it's going to exit. So it's going to exit by going up, but I want it to exit by coming down. So let me use go in and come down. Right, so that gives us an idea of how it's going to exit. So it's going to come in this way, but we just go out. So I think I love this for purpose of tutorial. Good. So I think that moves same way when the child did the nod. Alright, so I'll move here and I'll impute a text. Right, add a text. So write time to play the toys. I'll break it. Time to play with toys. Now, if I want the spacing to be closer, I'll come to spacing. Then I'll come to line spacing. Now we have character spacing, which is the characters, but I want the line to be closer, so I'll use line spacing. Right, and I'll come to the font. I need to tweak the text a little bit. Since it's a children thing, I don't want to be too serious. So I'll centralize it. Time to play with toys. And let me see if this font will work. Yeah, I think this is more playful. Let me see if I can find another playful font again. Now I'm trying to use the free feature that we have. That shows that with the free feature we can do quite a lot. Okay, I love this. This is more playful. Time to play with toys. Alright, so at this point I've written the text, I've given it the color white, then I want to animate it. I don't want it to just appear, I want it to, to flow in. I'll use a fade, right? I think the fade does very, very nice job. So how will it leave? I want it to leave by let me see. I want to slide down. Right, I want to slide down. I want it to not take too much of time. Good. So I'll reduce it and then I'm through with it. Now the clip is quite a long clip, so I want it to be a bit long, stay a bit longer. Now, if I want to replicate one template I've done, I don't want to keep doing it because of editing time. Once I click on the first one I've done, I'll click on duplicate. It drops a duplicate of it, so I'll just click on it. Click, hold, and drag. Click, hold, and drag. So once it gets to that point, you notice it comes up. Now we have it. But at this point, the color of the text does not fit properly into the shade of this video because this video is bright. So I need to make sure that the text is visible. So I'll come to styles and come to text color. Right now, let me think into advanced editing. If I want to get a color on the video to color the text, I'll just click on this dropper, then drag it to the color I want to get. You can see as I'm dragging it, it is picking colors. It is going picking colors. So I want to look for a color that will do justice. I'm basically looking out for contrast. So this does justice. So I would pick it. Then I'm going to add a stroke to it so it pops so I can get that edge around it. but I would edit it to say time to play outdoors. Time to play outdoors, and hit OK. So let's see how it goes. All right, so there is one okay. All right, so I'll prefer this text to be here because it so I actually moved this here, time to play outdoors, because I discovered that it fits more with this. It explains the action better. So now I will need to change the color. Right, I need to change the colors. So just like I explained earlier, I'm seeking for contrast. So I would pick this. I'll pick this. So suddenly the child does remember, oh, it's time to play outdoors. And the child is running out to go play outdoors. Alright, so I would want to move this video a bit this way. So I would move now, like I taught us earlier, I want to duplicate this because I don't want to keep typing over time. So I just duplicate, and now I can now edit this. So I'll edit it to voila. Nice time in the sun. Voila, nice time in the sun. Nice time. Oh, nice time playing with sun. And better. Nice time playing with sun. Good. Nice time playing with sun. Alright, I want to give a space between this and this. Inside looks. Alright, I think this is okay. So I think let me remove that space. The space is too much. So let me remove the voila. Just leave it with nice time playing with sun. So I have nice time playing with sand here, and okay, so same thing, I'll duplicate this, I'll drop it here. So what do I add here? What do I add here? So let me edit this to I love toys. I love toys. I just want something that that is just very simple. So let me add this. I've taught us how to duplicate text, so I'll be a bit faster. So at this point, I love to draw. And then I'll duplicate this to say I love seeing new places. Love seeing new places. All right. So then I'll duplicate this. Then I'll add somewhere here. Say it's time to go home. Okay. It's time to go home. So for this, I'll stretch it. Because that's the experience I want to give. All right, it's time for us to go. So at this point, we are trying to end the video, and so at this point, we are done with adding text. So this is just like the basics to how to add text to your video. So I hope the tutorial has been quite engaging and interesting. Kindly drop comments or how you feel about the tutorial in the comment section, or send me a DM or drop a message. Thank you. In the next part of the tutorial, we'll be talking about how to prepare our video for export.